Yo, what up, Street Talks? Eric Kim. All right, the thought. The psychology of an online troll. So this is interesting. I would actually say most people who are trolling on the internet are actually really smart people. Like, for example, if you're working class and you're like, you know, bagging groceries and doing shit like that, you're not gonna actually have the energy to go online and troll people after a long day of work. You're just gonna, you know, eat your meat, maybe drink a beer and just pass out. And so therefore, a lot of people who are on the internet who are trolls are actually highly intelligent, motivated peoples who just don't have another outlet for their anger, vitriol, or whatever it may be. And a lot of their hatred comes from either misplaced love, it comes from, you know, and a lot of people who are trolling, they're not actually even trolling, they're just kind of standing up for what they personally believe in. So if you're doing something which is contrary to their own personal values and ethics, then certainly it's a good thing that they, you know, speak up and do what they don't really care for and stuff like that. Yo, looking swole, Jeff. Hey. Got this set up? I do. Oh yeah. Nice.
Just listening to some.
Are you on the Freedoms?
What's it?
Are you on Freedom?
Not right now. I log it from like 6 to 9 a.m.
Oh, what are you watching?
I have to do a debrief workshop.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just trying to get some inspiration from this.
Okay,
lecture,
cool.
Like,
oh, that's good. Oh, Brown has X too?
I think this guy just posted it
that's
on.
cool.
So, I don't know.
Dude, your website looks super saucy. I'll visit you in a second. I'm just gonna finish this vlog. Your website looks really good, Jeff.
Thanks.
So saucy. All right. Oh yeah, so going back to the issue at hand, the internet trolls. So the big issue about internet trolls is a lot of people who are internet trolls, yeah, like they just have a lot of energy. And yeah, a lot of people are just like depressed and anxious and they just kind of, you know, they want to find a logical, rational reason why they feel a certain way. I mean, either they're stuck in a job that they hate, they feel entrapped, trauma from the past. You know, there's been some people who've been like sexually abused, mentally abused, physically abused in the past. And therefore, you know, when you see somebody on the internet who's happy, like Eric Kim, it's their personal mission to demolish that. And, you know, there's lots of great haters in history. Karl Marx is a great hater. Not to take you down a weird rabbit hole, but I mean, facts is, you know, he's all talking about the little guy and stuff like that, but dude, like he freaking had an illegit child, didn't tell him at all and let his kid live in abject poverty. So there's a lot of people out there who are sharing ideas from a source of hatred and hatred of reality rather than out of love and generosity. And so it's important to just kind of filter the two. And I know from the past, like, you know, I'm probably the most hated photographer on the internet. And I take that with a great deal of pride. So for me, you know, I've met some people who are my haters. Honestly, it's like people are jealous insofar much as they're concerned that Eric Kim's rise is their demise. Like, you know, for example, I'll tell you a real story where, you know, there's one dude who used to be the OG uber famous street photographer, and then I came along and, you know, took a little bit of the pie, and therefore he felt intimidated that I was doing that, and therefore felt the prerogative to talk smack on me. And, you know, it's like, I don't blame the guy or whatever. But then the problem is people think that the pie is limited rather than understanding that the pie is unlimited. So for example, it's kind of realizing and recognizing the fact that just like this is where people don't understand about internet technologies and stuff like that. It's like just because I buy your product doesn't mean you're not gonna buy my product and vice versa. Or let's say I'm teaching a workshop, just because I'm teaching a workshop doesn't, and then you're teaching a workshop doesn't mean that we're not the student's not gonna, the student could attend more than one workshop, which is hilarious, right? So the first rule is just don't talk smack about nobody, because I don't like it when people talk smack about me. So just don't do unto others as you don't want others to do unto you. So a lot of trolls, either that or they're envious, you know, like I've even found myself is like, there's certainly people whose opinions I don't agree with, but I don't really go out of my way to just like throw shade on them, because it's not a good use of my energy. And actually, whenever I even do talk smack about people, I'm either hiddenly envious of their success, and I kind of wish I could become more like them. So anyways, a lot of these internet trolls, the best thing is, you know, just don't read comments, don't use social media. And I would actually say, perhaps it's better to be like Mr. T, like, I pity the fool. Like, pity the trolls, like, they're all just probably sad, depressed, people who've probably been, like, sexually abused when they're children. So I'm like, yo, I just feel bad for these people. So, no hatred, spite, or malice, just compassion and love.